So then I went to one Mr. Devdar, who was known to me. He was running a small restaurant in Bardi, Trupti restaurant. And they were running a hotel at Bardi called Nido's Bar and Restaurant. So he said, I am running a catering at Gondwana Club, which is a famous club in Nagpur. He was the first caterer there. And he said, there is no much of a business, like I can't keep a manager and run it and earn. If you want to go and manage it, you will go get your money. It was a simple act on my behalf, effort on my behalf. Like there was no internet or these things were not there. So what I used to do is, even when I was in first year of BCom, I used to be ready at 6 a.m. in the morning with my bath and everything completed, waiting for the newspaper to come. As soon as the newspaper received, I used to check in the mini ads. And I used to get some lead there. Somebody wanted wooden boxes of the specific size. Somebody wanted the grass to be cut in the premises. Things like that. Somebody wanted to sell his farm. Somebody wanted a plot to be sold. Things of that kind. And I used to search कि क्या मैं ये कर सकता हूँ. Anything. Even I used to buy railway tickets, procure railway tickets for people. I had the map of the railway station there along with me, and I used to be the first man there. As soon as the glass door opens, I used to be the first man in the desired window. By the time people used to search for the window, I had everything known with me already, and I used to be the first. I used to be out in 15 minutes earning 50 rupees. The situation was such that when I went to the club, already the show was being run by Mr. Devdar. The things were in place. There was a supervisor. There were people working like a cook and a tandoor wala and everybody. So it was a simple job for me. I did not know anything about catering by then. I did not know what a chicken tikka means, what a paneer tikka means, nothing of that. I learnt it there only. The day I went there, this fellow, this supervisor, went on leave on the very next day and did not come back again. So I had to leave, I had to understand everything firsthand. I used to run around the club all the time, take the orders, used to come to the cook, get it prepared. I had a waiter to serve, but I was a steward kind of man, used to bill the person. There were hardly 600 members that time, and the daily business was of 3,000 rupees maximum, 1,500 to 3,000. So making the turnover to 50-60,000 rupees. But still I used to get something like 3,000-4,000 rupees. 88, I still remember, 88, my father retired as superintending engineer in irrigation department, which is quite a higher post, and his last salary was 3,800 rupees. Now I was very happy that at the age of 24, I am earning as good as my father without learning that much. I worked there for 1 year. I ran that show for 1 year. Then I left that. In 89, I got married. And 89, I came back from there, then again to Mr. Devdar. And then I was running a wine shop for 1 year for Mr. Devdar. But I had taken it on Nokarnama kind of adjustment. I was running that. And after 1 year, I was running a bar for 2 years. That was till 93. That was not a good business. I left that also. And in 1993, I was back home with a total loan of 4 lakh rupees to be paid, which I had incurred a loss in that bar. Not actually. I wanted to earn a lot of money, that's all. And which I had seen in liquor line in the first year, in the wine shop days. Because wine shop I could make a sale of, in 89, 90, I made a sale of 1 crore rupees in 1 year. Again, going towards bar was the same reason, because by that time I was convinced that there is only one business in the world that could give a lot of money, and that is bar. Yeah, they were not happy with the business, but society plays a role when you want to get married, firstly. So it was my sochi samjhi move to get married when I was running Gondwana Club Catering. That seemed to be a pretty good business. So I could get married at that time, and there was no fear of the society, what society would say, because I had nothing to do with the society then. then I have to be again in the good business when my children want to get married, which I am today. So that was because I would have loved to run a wine shop all the time. Wine shop licenses are not issued since I think 1978 or something. No new licenses are issued, so you can't get a license. And if you want to get somebody else's license, a lot of money was involved even then, and I had no money. I had absolutely no money. That time, little fear factor was there, what to do and what not to do, kind of thing. So when I came back home in 1993 by leaving that bar and booking a loss of 4 lakh rupees, then again the search was on as to what to do.